Hi guys, gals and kittens, and welcome to the RE Nido Magic Show. In this video I'm going to create a CRM system, but actually I'm going to, instead of running it through my own front end, I'm going to be running it through Claude Code or Cowork. So it's actually going to be a CRM AI agent, and I'm going to create it in 5 minutes or something. So now first we need a database, right? As I told you, I'm creating a CRM system, right? So at this point, I could connect to an externally accessible database and I could generate CRUD API endpoints for every single table in like 10 seconds. I don't have an externally connected database. I'm just going to create one. Name it, let me see. Okay, I don't have CRM from before. Great. And then I'm going to design this database, right? So let me create a couple of tables in it, edit. Let me create a new table. Accounts, and accounts probably want to have like company name or something like that. So let's create company name, column types, texts, ads, and then let me create another table just to have a one-to-many relationship, contacts, and contacts have full name and email, full name and email, text. So now we have a mini database, right? If I want to, I can click SQL view here. I could have created everything with AI for the record, but I mean, sometimes it's actually refreshing to use a GUI. Populate my database with some 10 to 20 example rows. Hopefully this is going to work. Let's see. So I'm still in my CRM guy here, and it didn't work. I don't think it's actually going to work. It doesn't matter if we don't have records. It's completely irrelevant. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the CRUD generator, and then I'm going to choose this database. And then I am going to CRM, two tables, and then I'm going to click generator. Now this produces about some, I don't know, 1,000 lines of code for me or something, and I now have a complete HTTP CRUD web API wrapping every single table in my database. I can immediately start using this if I go to HyperID, and I, for instance, post here. Let me first post Acma Inc. Okay, that's a company, right? It's going to have company ID 1. So let me populate a couple of contacts for it, right? John Doe, john@doe.com. And now I can get items. If I now invoke contacts.get.hl, I'm getting items. And I'm actually done. Believe it or not, I'm done. But that's because I've done one thing from before that you haven't. And in my previous video, I showed how to configure Claude. I'm going to show you a little bit about it now. But let me first start Claude Code here, or Claude Cowork. Make it a little bit smaller. And the way you connect Claude Code or Cowork to your Cloudlet, you click Claude here, settings, or file settings, or whatever. You click developer here. And as you can see, I've already connected Magic here now. And then if I click edit config here now, this brings me to a JSON file, which I'm supposed to like manually edit using Visual Studio. I can't do this right now, but I just ask Claude Code how to connect Magic and tell it doesn't have OAuth, so you need a bearer token, right? At which point Claude Code is going to help you 100% automatically itself. So now if I ask this, do you have the Magic Cloud Connector? That was the name of my connector. Claude is love. And yes, it has it. And it actually has 129 items of tools. Can you list artist rows containing the character T? Let's see if it figures it out. So all of these CRUD API methods, they have like paging and filtering and sorting and aggregates and even keyword search stuff if you're using SQLite, stuff like that. So, but let's see how Claude can deal with this. Count how many artists, count how many invoices we've had from US. Here you can see, okay, it found a shitload of artists containing the character T, right? Let's see if it can count how many invoices we have from US. And if you connect your existing database to Claude Code using Magic and the CRUD generator like this, then I mean, everything just works out of the box, just like I'm demonstrating in this video. And of course, you can, you know, show charts and, you know, show revenue grouped by country, only show 5 most best countries. So now if I go back to the Cloudlet, right? Now let's say I create another one here. Let's say I create a new module called foobar, and then inside, foobar 2. And then inside of foobar 2, I create send email.post.hl. And then I just write as a command, HTTP endpoint to send an email with a subject and a body. Do not add from or reply to. Save and generate. Now I'm using AI. Actually, this is actually the first time I'm using AI in this video, besides from Claude Code, of course. Let's see, to subject body, message to email, subject and body. And yes, this should work. Now, interestingly, if I now ask Claude, here you can see, by the way, the top most profitable countries for us, right, which I asked for previously here, right? Now, if I ask it if it can send an email, it's going to actually answer no. So let me start it again, right? Whoops. Can you use the Magic Cloud connector to send an email? If yes, send it to thomas@gayasoul.com and tell him we've finally connected Claude to Magic. Hey! Hey! So let's see if it manages to send an email. The point is that, you know, I can vibe code these methods any ways I wish. As long as you remember that, you know, an HTTP API method needs to end with get receipts .get.hl. This is an HTTP get method, post method, patch method, and delete method. As long as you remember that, you can create as many files as you want to like this, and you can actually vibe code them in the comment without even using an orchestrator AI whatsoever. If you're on Claude freebie version, you actually don't even have to pay shit, because I'm actually literally sponsoring your Hyperlambda tokens too. So whatever you write into this thing will actually automatically be sponsored by me. Let's see, load the CSV file at etc. backup.csv, insert all items into db-foo and table bar. And as you can see here, the vibe coding AI agent works perfectly. This is a task it should probably figure out quite easily. Loads a file, and this is kind of weird. Adds to values, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, looks good. So now let's see what Claude figures out in the meantime, if it actually can succeed in sending our little email or not. And there you go. And I now got an email. And actually I can see it. Thomas Hansen, we've finally connected Claude to Magic. Hi Thomas, we finally connected, blah, blah, blah. I saw it plop up on my phone. So I got the email. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.